Welcome to Excellent MMA. UFC lightweights and fighters react to Islam Makhachev moving to welterweight. Islam Makhachev's move to welterweight has disrupted the UFC lightweight and welterweight division. Paddy Pundit thinks Makhachev changing the division could have a major implication on his career.
Jack Della, new champ. He'll be fighting Islam next, I think. Let's see what happens with my division now. Who ends up fighting for the belt and who ends up getting the belt. Could have big implications for my career going forward.
Charles Oliveira sees himself as a big favorite to fight for the lightweight title since Makhachev is moving up. Oliveira's coach said, "What a night, ladies and gentlemen. Dana White, Sean Shelby, Hunter, we are ready and with pen in hands." Renato Moicano said the following on his YouTube channel: "Jack Della Maddalena did a big favor to the UFC. He beat Belal, won the belt, and already accepted the fight of Islam. There is no other fight for Islam. Everyone already knew this. Islam will fight Maddalena, and Ilia Topuria will fight Charles Oliveira." Terence McKinney said, "Let's do Shafkat versus Belal, Gary versus Brady. Whoever has the best performance faces the winner of JDM versus Islam. And for 155, Charles versus Ilia for the belt. Armand versus Paddy winner fights next for that title. Kamaru Usman said he's friends with Makhachev, but that doesn't mean that they will not fight."
If I go out there and I put on an impressive performance against Buckley, I'm next in that.
Are we going to see a potential matchup with the Nigerian Nightmare and Islam Makhachev?
Obviously, that's a blockbuster fight. And that's something we have to talk about because Islam, I love those guys. Islam, Khabib. We remember having a sit down with Mike Tyson. Remember what Mike Tyson said, Henry? Friends make friends rich.
Yeah. And what I'm saying, Kamaru, is you'll be open to it.
I don't see why not.
Woo!
Ian Gary agreed that Makhachev should get an immediate title shot versus JDM because he has multiple title defenses at lightweight.
You've got the new champion, Jack Della Maddalena, the Aussie, great performance, but sloppy. The rumour is Islam Makhachev is moving up to 170, and if he does, then all of us welterweights have to take a step back and give the man the respect he deserves. But if negotiations don't go so well, then you've got a tall, blonde Irishman who's ready to take over the UFC and get that belt, and I will smoke Jack Della Maddalena. I'll box the ears off him.
Robert Whittaker thinks Makhachev will be a tougher opponent for JDM than Belal.
I think Islam Makhachev does everything Belal does, but better. Makhachev's takedown game is much higher than Belal's. Though, Volk landed shots on Makhachev. If Volk can land shots on Makhachev and hurt Makhachev, Jack certainly can as well, especially because he likes fighting from a closer range.
Aljamain Sterling criticized Makhachev for calling out JDM straight away despite being friends with Belal.
Islam Makhachev coming out of the woodworks. He's going for a double champion, inshallah, as he says. I have a couple issues with this. Belal and Islam are supposed to be boys. It's just the way their tweet read, it made it seem like they weren't really friends like that. If the shoe was on the other foot and Belal did that to Islam, I guarantee you that whole crew would be looking at that guy sideways with the little emoji eye.
Hulk and Buckley had the same opinion as Sterling. Crazy, praying for your so-called brother's downfall. Inshallah is wild. My guy Islam gonna retire once he grabbed both belts.